podcast contains answers to questions 1 through 4 from the preparation for the Diagnostic Handout, which you will find on our website in the Diagnostic Prep area. Now, I assume that you've gone to that area, pulled down the handout, and completed it. If you haven't done so, you might want to do so now, then come back and look at the answers to see how you did. Here's question number 1. It's a basic editing question. He has taken a lot of courses in English and has a minor in Spanish and anthropology. Any errors there? Well, in fact, there are 3. A lot, English, and Spanish. A lot is always 2 words. Here is run together as a single word. English and Spanish need to be capitalized because they are the names of languages. Names of languages are always capitalized. What about the word anthropology? Well, anthropology is fine as is. It refers to a field, not a formal institutional entity. There's a distinction between the names of majors or fields and the names of departments. So we have anthropology, lowercase. He's majoring in anthropology, but the Department of Anthropology. We have journalism as a field. He's interested in journalism, but the College of Journalism, which is capitalized. Okay, so there's our original sentence, and here it is corrected. Okay, sentence number 2. Neither of the parties has or have at this point fully solidified its, their, or their base. We start with the fact that the subject is neither, and that is singular. Of the parties is a prepositional phrase. Parties is plural, but as the object of a preposition, it's not going to affect the verb. So the singular form of have is has. Now, since we know that the subject is neither, we can eliminate the 2 forms there and their because they're plural. Their is the plural possessive, and they'' is they are. Possessive pronouns, possessive personal pronouns specifically, do not have apostrophes. Possessive nouns have apostrophes. Well, that leaves us with 2 other choices. Its, it''s, is going to be it is. And so its is the correct remaining form. Number 3. Here again we have a possessive pronoun, and we need to select the correct spelling. WHO''s is who is. WHOSE is the correct form. So Senator Jones is the lawmaker whose vote is still undetermined. WHOSE, the possessive pronoun. Finally, Senator Jones is one of the lawmakers who has or have not yet made a decision. Now, this one is complicated. You have to look into the structure of the sentence to figure out what's going on. The question is, what's the subject of has, have? And in fact, we know that that is who. But who isn't distinguished for singular or plural, so we have to go and figure out what who is referring to. So what does who refer to? Well, could it be one? This is often, by the way the sentence is misread. If it's one, then of the lawmakers is a prepositional phrase. So we would be saying something like, Senator Jones is one who has not yet made a decision. That is really a terrible sentence. It sounds very archaic, and maybe someone might have said it a few hundred years ago, but journalists don't write archaically. So that sentence is not a good one. Often people misread this sentence as it stands for a very similar sounding sentence, something along the lines of Senator Jones is the only one of the lawmakers who, in this case, has not yet made a decision. The only one and one are 2 very different things. He is one of the lawmakers who, in this case, have not yet made a decision, versus he is the only one who has not yet made a decision. Okay, again, if you have the only one, you take out of the lawmakers, and you have a perfectly good sentence, who has not yet made a decision. So we're back to our original sentence. Well, what does that who refer to? Could it be lawmakers? In fact, yes, it is. The lawmakers who clearly have not yet made a decision. in essence, what we have here is a case where Senator Jones is a member of some group. He is one of what group? Well, the group is the lawmakers who have not yet made a decision. So this who refers to the plural lawmakers, and therefore the correct form is have. Okay, so here's our original sentence, and have is the correct form. And that's the end for questions 1 through 4.